What is going on today, guys? Tomcat here, and welcome back to another episode of our Let's Play of Forza Horizon 4. Now, this is the Peugeot 205 Turbo 16 Forza Edition. I believe it's the 205 Turbo 16 Forza Edition. Let me see if Yep, I remembered that, sort of. But we have some dirt racing to do, and I saw this guy in my garage, and I'd never really just, pulled this car out and messed around with it and had some fun, and I figured, hey, why not? And then I drove it around for a little bit before I started recording this video, and I was like, this car is silly. This car is ridiculous. I've never raced it, but I have a feeling that it's going to be an absolute monster. Now, I'm hoping that the AI is still on unbeatable, because I'm actually feeling pretty confident with this car on unbeatable AI. It's just a monster. It's ridiculously fast. Not only is it ridiculously fast, though, it is ridiculously, everything is just so well, hooked up. You let it go off the line, and it's just, bam, gone. No waiting, no nothing, no drama, no wheel spin. It just, the wheels just kind of scamper for a second, and then they go. It's so hooked up. I didn't even check to see if I was on unbeatable AI or not. I think I am, but I'm not sure. Come on. It revs out, too, past 9,000 RPM. Which is crazy when you think about it for a car that's running almost 50 pounds of boost. This car makes 49.7 pounds of boost, which is ridiculous for any kind of high-revving engine. And this thing just absolutely rockets down the road. I need to stop sliding around, though, because that's the biggest drawback of this thing. Well, drawback when it comes to speed anyway, is that it's really easy to slide it around. When it comes to fun, that's totally okay. When it comes to effectiveness and winning races, that's not necessarily the best thing. So you do have to keep the sliding under control, because this car does like to do it, and do it a lot. But when it comes to power, you're man, this car will get it done when it comes to power. The front of the pack is really, it's a big split. I also don't know this circuit at all. I'm trying to keep the circuit in my head as well as catch up to the guys in front. It feels like unbeatable AI. They are beatable, though. You just have to, wow, you just have to really keep control of what you're doing. But they are beatable. I don't know if they're beatable this particular run. We might have to restart, but they are beatable. It's all about having clean, fast lines. If you have clean, fast lines, which, again, that's also, due to circuit knowledge, you are going to be a lot better off than if you don't have that. We seem to have caught up at least a little bit. Maybe, though. I'm not going to say we've caught up yet, because we haven't. Not yet. Oh, man. 5 cars is going to be a lot to pass on the last lap. That's going to be a lot to pass. Yeah, I'm going for the restart. I don't normally like to go for the restart, but in this scenario, I'm going for the restart. Like I said, this car's crazy. It's just, you have to kind of, keep in mind how crazy it is. Come on. All right, stay focused. I was going to go up the inside, and then I realized that fence was there, and I was just like, you know what? I don't need to mess with that. Keep under control. Use the torque. What? What? It didn't feel like I was as close to that tree as it made it seem. It really didn't. It felt like it when I hit it, though, so to be fair, it didn't really matter what it felt like then. We're doing better this time. Maybe not perfect, but better. It's a tricky circuit. It actually really is a tricky circuit. There's so much time spent in the air that you wind up, like, in these weird positions where if you don't set the car up, like, just right, you're kind of screwed. And especially because this thing likes to slide. And it likes to slide on turn-in. Not necessarily on corner exit, but on turn-in, which, again, is a ton of fun, but very slow. Corner exit, it works really well, but corner entry is very loose. That was handled much better. God, it's so loose, though. And I am not gaining the kind of ground that I want to on these guys. I'm just not. And the guys that are behind me are right behind me. Gained a lot of ground in that corner, though. Oh, okay. That's bad. That's bad. Damn, a little slide. That little slide it's frustrating because just that little slide can completely mess you up. Completely and totally. And if there's only 2 spots on the course where I'm catching up, I don't think that'll be enough to, like, get me all the way to the front. I also feel like I may be braking too much for that corner. But the thing is, if I don't brake enough and I try to turn in, the car will slide sideways and I'll lose speed. See, like that. Like, it slides, like, literally upon turn-in. I may have to drop back the difficulty for this race, and I hate to do that. I really do. Oh, my God. Yeah. God, that sucks, dude. That sucks. And I feel really bad about dropping back the difficulty, but I'm going to do it because... Oh, man. I like the car, too. The car's really fun to drive. It's really, really, really fun to drive. It just, put it this way, I need to learn how to be fast in it. It's not exactly one of those just jump in it and be fast cars. It's more one of those cars where it's like, if you want to be fast in it, you have to hella learn it. And I think that's also another thing, too, about, like, my Honda Civic, for example. My Honda Civic, like, I feel like I could grab that car and probably just come in here and win. Like, I feel like I could grab that car and just come out here and win and not change the difficulty and still win. I feel like I could. And just because of the way that car is set up. You know what? Confident enough that I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it. I don't know if it's going to work or not, but I'm going to go for it, and I sure as hell hope it works. Genuinely sure as hell hope it works. I love this car, though. This car has always been, like, when it comes to dirt racing, this car has always been, like, that one car that's, like, always there for me. You know what I mean? Like, this car never lets me down. It never lets me down. Forgot to check the difficulty settings, but I'm pretty sure they're all unbeatable. It rockets out of the hole. It's got insane grip. And the gearing on it is so good. We're destroying the 205 Turbo 16 in terms of actual, like, acceleration performance. This thing, they're not even in the same league. This thing is leagues above. Are you kidding me, bro? That move was crappy. That move was dirty. It's just so simple to drive. It's so predictable. It's so smooth. It's honestly just really easy to drive. And I know that that's kind of like, you know, some people are like, oh, well, of course you like the car that's easier to drive. Well, but the thing is, would you rather, you know, I mean, yes, cars that are difficult to drive, yes, they have a hell of a lot of charm, and they can be really fast if you spend enough time in them. But the cars that are simple to drive, whoo, you can be really fast in them really quickly. Like this car, for example. Wow, he tried to dive into me. Damn. Holy wow, that guy dove right up the inside. But we're looking at the top 3 on the second lap. We didn't even come close to doing that in the 205 Turbo 16. Holy crap, this guy is like running amok around those two. He's like going nuts. And this thing still slides on turn-in, but it doesn't let the entire car go. It's like this little adjustment of a line, but that's about it. It's a little adjustment slide, and it's not like a, oh, we're, you know, the whole thing is ruined now kind of slide. Ooh. Come on. Oh, God. There it is. The only change that we made was to our car, and man, this thing is a rocket compared to that Peugeot. It just holds its line so well. And honestly, I feel like we could probably do the same thing with the Peugeot if we did some setup changes. But my God, it's a big, big difference. We braked early, way early. Yeah, see how much they caught us under braking? That's a lot. Be easy up the hill. Try to brake just a little late. And then use the grip. Stay flat as much as you can. Ooh, a little bit of modulation necessary there, though. Little bit. Little. Easy. There we go, there we go. Power out, power out. For some reason, I'm able to get around that corner a lot faster than the AI are, but I'm like everywhere else on the circuit, I feel like I'm still trying to figure out the line. Hell, I feel like I'm still trying to figure out the line on the hairpin. And not like necessarily like where the apex is, but like the exact, you know, speed to dive in at and everything like that. And there we are. Like, easy. Switch into this car, easy. No problem. I don't even know why, like, it's just so much easier for me to drive that car. It's so much easier for me to drive. Well, that car, this car, I mean, it's, are you kidding me? I want to open my map. Come on. Bruh, I want to open my map. All right. Next dirt race is here. Let's see. Highland Farm Scramble. This one looks like a really simple circuit. Like a really, really, really simple circuit. I feel like we could probably make short work of this one, actually. Quite short work indeed. Especially the, like, I know that a lot of the ones that are remaining are circuit ones, and I think the reason why a lot of the remaining ones are circuit ones is because I tend to avoid the circuit races. Sorry. I tend to avoid the circuit races, and I know it's probably not the best thing to do. It's probably not the greatest thing to do, but you know what? It happens, and it's like, it's one of those things where you're like, oh, point to point, I'll do that. I'll get that out of the way a little bit quicker. Oh, point to point, I'll do that. Get it out of the way a little bit quicker. It's always like, at least for me, that's kind of what it does end up coming down to sometimes. So when you think about it in that way, it kind of makes a little bit more sense. But if this event would actually, like, go through the setup process, we would be... There we go. God, that took a while to get to the car selection, but okay. Good while to get to the car selection. Longer than it really should have. All right. before we do anything, I am just going to make sure. Yep, we are on unbeatable AI, and we were for that previous race, which means we also were for all the stuff in the Peugeot. Let's go. Love this thing's gearing. I don't want to change the gearing on this thing. It's funny because I made this gearing for a specific race. Oh! So after that little incident, it looks like it may have just put us right back into the race, which is amazing. I am not sure why it did what it did, but I am not going to question it because we have a race to win. And I don't know this course at all. So this first lap is going to definitely be me learning the course. Woo, boy. That was nearly all the way flat in 6th through there. Trying to get a little bit of a draft off these guys, but whoa, dove right up the inside. Paid off, too. Don't want to use 6th there. There we go. Fighting our way up the pack a little bit. Careful. I was going to say, careful. Don't get too greedy with that apex. If you do, you might regret it. It often amazes me, like, how quickly you wind up in 6th in this car. Like, you wind up in 6th so quickly. Ooh, that's not the angle I wanted on that jump at all. And it set me up pretty badly for what was coming afterwards, but we will carry on. All right, well, we got one last lap to catch these guys. I think we can do it. Not if we keep driving like that, but if we switch it up, we can do it. Oh, God, I should have started braking a lot earlier. I guess there's a reason why... I guess there's a reason why they tell you to start braking right before that first hump. It's a tight circuit. It's a short circuit, too. Just got to make sure you don't get overzealous with that power. Or the throttle. Or the apex like I did right there. Stay inside the damn bushes, will you? That's the line I wanted. That's not quite the line I wanted, but I can make use of it. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, not happening. Not happening. Not freaking happening. We've got to pull something crazy. We've got to pull something crazy because I would rather rewind as far as I have to than restart the race. I'm going to rewind to right here. Nope. No, 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 I don't want to make this a second. No. 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 God, I'm not happy with that. I'm really not happy with that. Oh, that bothers me. I don't like finishing second in these. What are we going to get? What are we going to get? What are we going to... I'm not going to skip it. I'm not going to skip it. I'm not going to skip it. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Boy. All right, all right, all right, all right. Well, that episode was interesting because we drove the 205 Turbo 16, and it was not what I expected it to be. And then we reverted back to my Civic and realized yet again that the Civic is, like, really, really good, in my opinion. I love it. And we also had a really, really weird, like, I wouldn't call it a game crash, but, like, a random game exit. So, quite a few things happened in this episode, but in the next episode, we're going to go back to, like, tarmac related stuff. So stay tuned for that. And if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you like it, comment below, subscribe for more, all that good stuff. And I'll see y'all next time.